Okay, so got a little different kind of project here. I picked up this music cabinet. I think it's for actual sheet music, not for records. The shelves in are pretty thin, and I don't think it would hold up to 78s too well. But anyway, I just thought it was kind of neat, and I kind of liked it. And I like antiques, but it's got like a really crappy finish on it. I mean, I shouldn't say crappy, but I mean, it definitely needs some TLC. The sides aren't as bad. But what I thought I'd try was something I heard of, and let me grab it here and show you. Just threw it in here. I also have to fix something to do on this handle. It doesn't quite work. I don't know if there's a spring. There's a little wire hanging out of the door handle here. I don't know if it's broken, or I'm gonna have to take that off and take a look at it, because it looks like somebody kind of jimmy rigged something here. But anyway, use this non-pumice Gojo, and I've heard it works wonders taking all the years and years of dirt and crap off of wood and making it look almost like new again. So that's what I'm going to try to do with this. Oh, it would have been nice if I turned the camera back on while I was doing all that. I didn't realize I had it on pause. But anyway, as you didn't hear me say, I've been doing this side, and trying to see if I can how much of a difference it's actually going to make on this. And it does look quite different. I had a couple of blobs of pink paint or something on here that I had to scratch off. It seemed to have kind of taken some of the top finish with it, so not sure how that's going to end up looking in the end. But it does seem to be working pretty good. Now, the thing I'm most concerned about is the decal on the front. I'm hoping it won't take that off. I don't know, because that was kind of one of the things that was really neat about it, was the decal. Try it and just cross my fingers. I couldn't find online anywhere that anyone actually said that it was safe to use on decals, but I saw a guy do it on a radio that had a decal on it, and but I didn't see him actually do it on that part. I just saw the radio after he was done, so I'm just assuming he didn't replace the decal, because he only did the top in his video. Decal was on the front. Now, there are some little tiny spots of paint on this, which seems to be common on old furniture and stuff. People just didn't really care when they got overspray on things after a while. Probably in a garage or something. Basement. They are coming off. I'm not going to do the inside. But I'll do the edges. Door. Still got dirt coming off. See the difference here already. I think I'm going to do afterwards, after I get it clean with this, is I'm going to go over it with the Howard's Restore finish, and then wax it. To make it easier, I'm going to put it up on this little bench over here and do the top and the sides that way. Alright, so let's see what happens on this thing. Not surprisingly, it doesn't seem to be nearly as much coming off on the front as the top, but I can definitely see some of the wood grain starting to show again. It was kind of hidden before. There are little spots on this decal that I'm hoping will come off, but not take the decal off. Actually, the more I look at these spots now that I've cleaned over it, it did not take the decal off at all. But now they appear to be shiny. And I think that may be the backing of the decal to make this gold of the decal look more gold, I guess. I think it actually is scratches in the decal itself showing through, because now that I'm looking at it, it's not anywhere on the wood, it's only on parts of the decal. And I can kind of feel where they're recessed. So that's just something that's just going to have to live with then. Luckily, it did not take the decal off, but made the wood look better. There are a couple of spots on here that I can't seem to get off. And I'm going to have to take this handle off so I can get underneath it and around it. Plus, I want to polish up the handle and figure out what's wrong with it. Let me give you a look at that now. That came out way better. Still got a couple of spots I gotta see if I can get off. I think you get the idea. You don't have to see me clean the entire cabinet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to finish gojoing this. Then I'll go grab the Howard's thing and go over it, and probably come back after I've waxed it and show you when it's all done and everything. So I was just finishing up the gojo portion of this when there's something I never noticed on this before. There's a label on the back of it. This is actually a brand name cabinet. Up here, which I think this might be the price on it, $85. Perhaps this is the original owner it went to, Palmer or something, I don't know. Not sure what that means. But this just made it 1,000 times cooler to me Larkin factory, Larkin Company, Buffalo, New York. That's where I'm from. And this was made by the Larkin Company in Buffalo, New York. Now I'm wondering, maybe by the time you watch this video I've already done that, but I think I'm going to try to do a little research and see if I can find some of their old catalogs and see if I can find out exactly how old this thing is. But that made this thing that much more cooler to me. Okay, so basically here it is finished, and what I did after the fact, it probably could use another coat of wax, and I might do that later just to give it just a little more shine. But I used some of this stuff, and basically you just rub it on and wipe it off. This is the mahogany, come in different finishes. I don't know if it really needed it. I don't know if it really did that much to it, but you know, it couldn't hurt. It didn't really do any sort of damage or anything to it. So also what I did was on the feet, I just bought a box of these off Amazon, these little feet tap things. And the other ones, you know, here, this is what the original one looked like. Just 3 little prong tack, and just metal on the bottom. But one was missing, so all I did was I just took one off and I just replaced 2 of these on the front so that it was even and not rocking anymore. And then here's the wax that I used. This stuff here. The clear paste wax with carnauba. And then, let me show you this. So on the door latch here, as you can see now it works. And the little spring under here, you know, was broken. And I just took a little, it's kind of like one of those little hair clips, like little tiny little hair clips that little girls use for doing their hair, and I took the spring and the little peg out of it, and it fit perfectly in here. And so as you can see now it works. And this is actually from the factory. I found some pictures of them, and that's all it is. It's just a little L bracket, and there we go. And that's it. So, I know, not a toy, but, you know, it's just something that I wanted to do and I enjoyed and thought I'd share it with everybody. So, thanks for watching.